Welcome to the live stream. Let's do it.
Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Until then, as always, enjoy the game.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and Levine on the wing. MP is out there with DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played superbly. He had 30 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Devin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. They might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Levine finds DeRozan over Conley. And it's DeRozan missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Edwards against White. It's MP, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts. Now that's 17 points for MP.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Minnesota calls timeout.
It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for MP. Drummond comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Williams in for Kobe White. Big group substitution now
I
for
start slaying
Minnesota.
points to get us
Reed,
back.
he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes
Whatever,
in for
you know
Tom.
what? You want us to lose
Torian
this
Prince,
after a
he's checked in for
five-game
McDaniel.
win streak.
And it's
We're gonna
Noel
lose
in
this
for
after a
Mike Conley.
five-game win streak.
Here's
That's how you want
Noel.
it to be. That's how you want it
He's
to be.
got
Have
7.
it that way.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Levine, that's good.
And not relying at all on a three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here is Edwards. He's got 16. Prince outside. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Levine, solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Levine, such an outstanding scorer, athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Here's Noel. Prince outside. The shot, no good. And so it's Minnesota. They lead 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
You should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up.
Why are you
right
taking
now.
me
Let's
out
stay
then?
locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy, failing to get back on defense. A major sin in the game of basketball, especially from his standpoint.
Yeah, and anytime you get severely out-hustled, you're going to hear about it from your coach. And you should if he's worth anything.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Noel in the one. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Mike Conley's checked in for Noel.
Mike Conley.
Here's Reed. Edwards kicks to Reed. That one good for 2.
Reed.
And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now, here's McDaniel. 5 to shoot. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaden McDaniel.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get
At
to
the
the line.
line for the Wolves.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And that one misses.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. He hits the second from the line. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the middle. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from DeMar DeRozan. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Passes to McDaniels. But 3. Back to live, Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. Towns. In it goes. 8th time in 10 tries.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
DeRozan with it. Working on McDaniels. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from DeMar DeRozan. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And slammed up by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's DeRozan. Here's MP. Down And it drops through the net for his ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Edwards against White. Edwards can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Ball to MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul. And will make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Gobert. That one off the back iron and out.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Minnesota leading by 7. Conley with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. Edwards passes to Towns. Conley for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
I'm not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Outside Edwards. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kept alive. And slammed dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Good.
Number 91, DeMar DeRozan on the assist.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Edwards looking it over. The tray. Bean with the rebound. So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. MP with the bounce pass. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars. Bean stepping up.
And they commit an intentional foul. Another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Foul.
And the Timberwolves call time.
On the court.
Now they were
They're
hitting those
leading
threes
by 4.
Timeout call.
We've got 13 seconds left in the
Ladies
game.
and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
The New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Second
Yeah,
personal
you
foul.
can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you
At
got to
the line for the
foul.
Timberwolves.
I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
2 shots.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends. And that's the knockout blow right here, guys. Those free throws should put this
I
one
hate
away.
how they do
Time
this.
called
Just
here.
right.
The
It's
Bulls
12
decide
seconds
to
left.
talk
Just
it
let
over.
the game end.
They're trailing by 6.
Lost.
12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 6. Out to White. There's the triple. Cans the 3.
And certain guys have a big shot attitude. We're getting to know White. He's starting to make that impression.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Welcome to the
They're up by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter.
Timeout
Can
for
he
the
sink
Bulls.
the free throw?
And the Bulls call
Just
timeout
end
here.
the game.
They trail by
Holy
5.
shit.
Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
There's Ball with the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Unflappable, even-keeled Ball. Fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy is future star.
Like seriously, they could have just we could have lost with dignity. Now this is just ridiculous.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win
and we look forward to seeing you again very soon.
with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
About time I can go get some VC.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are. Between events and the new game, we have been so busy.
So busy. Recently, we were out there with you, the community, for our 2K TV Tuesday event. You were out there repping 2K TV gear, and it was a huge success.
First up, we tipped off the summer at NBA 2K24 Summer League. And Chris, there's a little surprise in there for you.
It's a postseason atmosphere in the building tonight, folks, with both teams looking to bolster their playoff positioning, Smitty.
This one should be intense, BA, with both sides seeking to earn home court advantage and a more favorable matchup.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard. Adebayo, 2 points. That one goes.
You see how agile Adebayo is, excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
Pass to MP. That one is off. Good D by Adebayo. Oladipo against White. Oladipo, the pass to Covington. The layup misses. Here's Levine for three. Here's DeRozan. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
MP with it. Now guarded by Butler. MP, the pass to White. To the paint. Here's MP. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Despite the shot-first mentality, Levine understands he also needs to facilitate for this offense to run well.
Now here's Lowry. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. For three, Oladipo. And it's Chicago with a board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
You know, Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Pass to Oladipo. Levine against Butler. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Lowry against Ball. There's the shot clock violation. So a turnover. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. MP, the pass to White. Back to MP. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Miami. Strus comes in for Oladipo. Now here's Strus. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Lowry outside, 6 to shoot. Trying to get back on track. Here's Adebayo. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Here's MP. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I just love the ball movement.
Miami trailing. Lowry to pass to Strus. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Butler. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge. It would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Love is checked in for Miami. Martin comes in for Butler. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
And that one drops for MP's got 8. With all the fan support MP has now, it's easy to forget how tough it was for him at the beginning.
Yeah, think about this. Booed on draft night, a hostile crowd early on. It's all in the past now. He's endeared himself to the fans and the whole league. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
First free throw is good. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
On the wing, MP. And MP throws it down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Martin, the pass to Love. Outside Strus. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Lowry, the pass to Love. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Williams from long range. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front, leading by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He added 24 points, and Coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Chicago calls timeout. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. For me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
With slightly revised mechanics, Alonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Butler passes to Strus. Here's Oladipo. Outside Butler. Pass to Strus. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kobe White picks one. Smitty, he's a tremendous underdog story. Max Strus started his college career in Division II.
And then, B.A., Max ended up transferring to a D1 after 2 years, scoring over 1,000 points at 2 different schools. Max is the rare player to start D2 and end up in the NBA.
And he drops a first. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to DeRozan. That one's good for two. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's almost all their points coming from the paint.
Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Drummond defending. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Miami ball. Strus the pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Over Drummond.
Excellent defense. When Drummond's being aggressive, he's very difficult to score on.
Down low. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Strus. Butler finds Covington. Pass to Oladipo. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Bulls ball. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Green is subbed in for Ball. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurt Evans checked in for Bam Adebayo. Love comes in for Covington. Martin, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Strus. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second.
You got him!
So it's Chicago. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Basket counts.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Oladipo outside. And there's the lob. Bam! Finished off by Adebayo.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Nasumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Free throw good, MP. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. DeRozan, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
DeRozan taking 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. DeRozan hits them both.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter. DeRozan really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Now here's Butler. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Adebayo up top. No luck on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. MP up top. That's tipped. To the middle with a 9-footer. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it. Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Oladipo outside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, a chance here to check in on Lonzo Ball's status. What do you have there, Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called as rust. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. We'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
The Bulls. Changes for Chicago. MP is checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Yurt 7's checked in for Miami. Love comes in for Butler. Now here's MP. 19 points in the game. Vucevic, the pass to MP. Let's go with a three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
That free throw good from Levine.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
Now here's Martin, averaging around 6 a game. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
MP against Love. Here's MP. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Back to Lowry. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Here's MP. And it's Miami with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Martin misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 23 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Ball with a steal. Inside. Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First
It's going to go on Omer, Yurt 7.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Levine. So it's Chicago sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Derek Jones is out there with MP, and it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to Strus. Shoots over Levine. That one's wide left.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the wing, Strus. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Butler can't get it to go.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Fast break, Miami. Here's Strus. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
For your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Jones. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Miami. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Here's Levine. Second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's good. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. White, the pass to MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Adebayo. For 3, Oladipo on target from range.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
DeRozan outside. Covington against MP. Pass to Drummond. Unable to get that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Now here's Oladipo. Out to Covington. Over Drummond. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
For your Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
Thought they just said he was injured.
Unable to get the ball in bounds.
What do you mean?
They got called for a 5-second violation.
5 seconds? Nothing. They didn't even give me 2 seconds.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Outstanding triple try. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to MP. To the inside. And stolen by Covington. Here's the break. Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by White. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. With the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called. Bulls. They're ahead by 14. A minute 31 left in the fourth.
In here right now, gets free T-shirts.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked hopeless to stop him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Well, granted, the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters. And we know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend. They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now here's MP. Good on the bucket. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Bulls.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Shoulders below for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
White, the pass to DeRozan. Down low. And MP with a basket on the assist by Levine. MP's got 31 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So no problem for Chicago. They get the win. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that was funny. That's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah. Now, are your friends going to be super excited that you're in the game, or are they going to clown you, like some of your moves and stuff in the game?
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your
And these teams have both been on a real hot streak. All that momentum, RJ, on either side could make for a spectacular game here tonight in front of us.
Neither of these teams have any interest in taking any sort of loss tonight. I'm hoping we see a ton of effort on both sides of the floor. I'm going to sit back and watch this one.
I'm going to join you.
Let's go.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and Levine on the wing. MP is out there at the roast, and it's Ball in at the point. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not by me, man. Zach Levine is the dog, bro. He can do it. Workhorse, baby. Let's go.
And the first one drops.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And so he makes both from the line. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Here's Ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's MP. Goes to the reverse layup and cuts it in.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Here is House. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Tucker. To the left wing. Embiid wide open. The shot comes out, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Zach Levine unable to get his last shot to go.
Nice job on the defensive end from Levine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
There's Ball with the 3. He goes up again. And Embiid pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He just finishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
And a little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man. And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Embiid trying to break loose, and he makes good on the way. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Whenever it's Harden running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there sets the tone in a close game like this one.
The 76ers lead. Embiid inside.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Bulls are gone 2 of 6 from the field.
2 minutes
Guys are
remaining.
looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the cut by Embiid.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, Maxey. Passes it to Tucker. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Over to Rosen. Tucker can't get it to go. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Indiana. Steps back and shoots. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to...
Ain't no traveling nothing.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the 76ers with some changes. Reedy's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Daniel House. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And a change for the Bulls. Drummond's checked in. Pass to Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Got a piece of it. And now Philadelphia on the break. A floater. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Free throw drops for Melton. Good on both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Caruso looking for an opening. Knocked away. McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for your Sixers, Shake Milton. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And that one is good.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Here's Milton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers on top, up by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And your Sixers youth.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Jalen McDaniels is out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Harden, and it's House, and at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Good on this shot.
Levine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA. But on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. And that's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Vucevic, it's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Assisted.
Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Harden against Ball. Harden kicks to Maxey. Harden surveying the D. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. There's McDaniels. Count it from 12. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 4. Inside. Here's Harden. Ball with the rebound. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now here's Levine. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. That one falls.
A more effective playmaker than he gets credit for. Levine solid at sizing up defenses and taking what they give him.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 50 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. P.J. Tucker comes in for McDaniels. MP's checked in for the Bulls. Derek Jones comes in for Green. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. MP, and the dunk by MP.
Assisted by.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that team.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Maxey, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Maxey. Over Levine. The 76ers again can't hit it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Maxey with it. 17 points in his last outing. Back to Harden. Brings it up off the glass. 6 points for James Harden.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
DeRozan's shot is off. The 76ers trail. Here's Maxey. Maxey. Here's Reed. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
We haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP.
Number 91.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Harden. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Puts one up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run.
24.
We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Right, Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with MP. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He contributed 31 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't let that hot hand go to waste.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was
I should have
amazing.
reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here's Levine. James Harden picking up that last basket, and he makes that one. MP's got 15 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Maxey. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Levine. It's White on the wing. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Kicks it out to MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
The assist goes to
Levine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this time is also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. McDaniels checked in for P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton comes in for Danuel House. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. McDaniels dishes to Embiid, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Caruso finds Drummond. And he banks in the way. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Caruso. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
On the wing, Milton. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 8 points.
Gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Chicago calls timeout.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
For Maxey. The Bulls making a change here as well. MP's checked in for Drummond. The Bulls leading by 5. And White kicks to MP. Feeds it to Vucevic.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. This is a big man that really does it all.
The Bulls have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Nikola Vucevic at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Reed against White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
And both free throws good for Reed. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. It's White on the wing. Here's MP. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Out to the wing. Reed kicks to Milton. And the pass to Milton. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Here's MP. That shot missing. Good D by Embiid. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Milton with it. Now defended by MP. Chicago leading by 5. Caruso, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's McDaniel. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Melton. Those 3-pointers off the mark. MP outside to the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, which is a force around the rim.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's House in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that.
Personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And the line for your Sixers, P.J. Tucker, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
MP right side. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
DeRozan.
Elbow shot.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Drummond. Levine against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Outside DeRozan. MP against Embiid. MP, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now, here's DeRozan. MP, no good. Here is House. DeRozan defending. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
White is checked in for Andre Drummond.
Kobe White.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's MP. And MP with the block. White against Maxey. Here's Tucker. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Levine feeling it out a bit. Over Maxey. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. DeRozan gets the bucket.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Philadelphia, please welcome the court your Sixers ENT.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thank you, David.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drop that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Harden dishes to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Leading by 5. Here's MP. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated inside. Score the basket is 8 for 13 on the floor.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Down low. Stolen by Harden. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Harden finds Embiid. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game. DeRozan with it. Maxey covering. Nice move. He stepped back and finished it up. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Good! What a beautiful shot to pull him to within 3.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Pass to Embiid. Good!
Number 91.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Embiid. Count it! What a beautiful shot to pull him to within 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need it.
Now here's DeRozan to the inside. Got it! That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 5. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
ENT.
Player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Maxey kicks to House. Pass to Harden. The dish to Embiid. Back to Harden. Pass to House. For 3. 4 on the clock. That one misses. So they foul intentionally.
Joel Embiid. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Ball. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.